friends. It's been a minute, but I'm back. I have a lot of stuff to go over with you. We're going to have to revamp some things. Life happens. I'm not happy about it, but that's the way it goes. So we're just going to jump into it and get started and see where we're at. So one of my favorite things to keep up with, you all know, is my YouTube monetization tracker. So we are going to do that. That's not changing. And things have been improving. I'm very happy with the way the channel's going. That being said, I had to just about force myself to get on here and make this video. But we are at 191 subscribers, which is amazing. So we're going to do some coloring. Put this over out of the way. And let me put you all in just a little bit closer. Move this a bit. Okay. So this top row is 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we're going to be coloring in 2 spots. Yay. All right, and then we're going to go to our watch hours. I'm sorry. We got to go to the analytics in the studio, as my great subscribers told me I was doing wrong when I couldn't figure things out. And the last 365 days, and we're up to, can you see that? 541 watch hours. So each of these is 50. So 100, 200, 300, 400. So we get to color in these 2 for 500. And it won't be long till we get another one. So that's doing great, you guys. That is doing great. Okay, up next is the piggy. And I did figure this out. I'm not going to go ahead and turn it because I don't think we're coloring anything in. To color in anything, we need $4,200, and we are at $38.59. So we're not there yet to color anything in. We have $1,800 saved in cash, and I've got $2,059 in my Robinhood account. I believe that's what it was a few minutes ago. It's $2,058 now, so we're getting there, you all. And I'm just going to count it as my investing, the whole total up there, because it's just so much easier to keep up with. That does include the $41 I'm up, $41.39. So that's where that's at. Up next, way to save. You all know I don't think I was on here last week. I might have been. I don't know. My mind has been so crazy, you guys. We're going to get to that last. That's one of the things we're going to get to. But I did weigh in on 5/9. I weighed in. Let me just go ahead and take this loose. I weighed in, and I was down 0.2. So that's doing pretty good. Let's see if we can do this in gray. I'm just gonna do it in this black. Hold on. It shows up pretty good. So minus point. Is that right? Did I do that right? Yeah, 0.2. And I weighed, guys, I don't even know what I'm doing today. Let's see, 310, 311. This should have said 311 here, and I was down this. There we go. Okay, that's how you do it. Whew, goodness. And then I weighed in this week, and it was exactly the same. So 310.8. So for this one, we need to add $10. And for this one, we need to add $1 for $11. And this is one of the things I want to talk to you all about. Stress, busyness, craziness. It's all been getting me. I'll get this $11 before I forget it. My mind has been going 100 miles a minute. And when it does that, I just can't concentrate on anything. And I want to add this separately. So plus 10 and plus 1. So I'll know that we did it. Even though we're late doing it. 46, 47. We should have 47. See how my mind is? I'm jumping all over the place. 2, 5, 16. Okay. Get this counted and make sure we got it right. And then we can concentrate on my jabbering more. Okay, 20, 30, 45, 46, 47. So we're correct on that. I want to turn these the right way. Oh, goodness sakes, you all. Okay. Now we got the money straight. That took some doing, didn't it? All right. The next page you're going to see, I did label the top of it. My life. My life has been crazy. First and foremost, as some of you know, I have spoke about having a cruise coming up. Well, I didn't start this budget envelope adventure till in January and mostly in February. Well, I thought by now that I would have my state income tax. Well, they still haven't come in. So my cruise came due Monday. I think it was over the weekend, but Monday's when I paid it. And I owed over $1,800 for the cruise. So it was over $1,800, so I'll just put $1,800 plus. I had, since I didn't have that money in an envelope because I was planning on the state taxes coming in to pay for it, and they didn't come in, I had to remove all the money from my sinking funds, the long-term and the short-term sinking funds, to pay for this cruise. So I'm just going to write sinking funds. Okay, well, with that being said, these are now empty. When I do get my income tax in, state income tax in, I will put the money back in these. Add money back with state tax. So that could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be next week or next month. It's coming, it just hasn't got here yet. So that put me in a kind of depressed state, which I was already in a little bit of a depressed state. I don't know if I've spoke about it, but I do suffer from anxiety and depression. I do take a medication for it, and generally it works really well. But when it doesn't work is when I get so busy that I don't have time to keep my life on track. Well, that goes back to this, habits. In order for me to lose weight, I have to have habits. I'm so busy right now, you all, I'll shove something in my mouth and think, oh, wow, that wasn't low carb. I shouldn't be eating that. But I don't think about it till it's already done because my mind's just going 100 miles a minute. I can't even remember to eat right. So I'm going to be probably not uploading videos every day. I got to get back into my habits to make my life work. So things that I enjoy in my habits are my health. I need to do some health habits. My home, which has been going by the wayside very badly. And the reason these two are going by the wayside is because of the campground is keeping me very busy. My husband's project. I'm working with my full-time job of driving bus, raising 6 teenage boys, and working the campground. I'm working 7 days a week. Also, YouTube has been keeping me very busy. So that's why I'm going to have to say that I probably won't upload videos every day now, but I still will upload videos 3 or 4 times a week. So there's not anything in the world I can do about this campground. It has to be done. It's mostly a weekend, huge weekend job, but I do have to get out, do the shopping, do the meal prepping, do the concession stand. I take all the phone calls for reservations. So it really is a 7-day-a-week job, but the majority of it is on the weekends. YouTube, since the majority of this is on the weekends, I'm going to switch this to weekdays. I'm going to have to take off on weekends. I may be able to do some videoing and set it to upload during the weekend, but I'm going to have to concentrate on it then. The campground, like I said, is not much I can do with it. So that's where I'm at right now. I am keeping these binders here right now. These were not touched. This is, of course, the grandbaby's binder, not touched. No way, no how, no, not happening. The challenge binder, not touched. This is too important to me. I have added a new challenge I'm going to print out in the back for, where'd I put it? For these, the star notes. So I've started that, and I'm going to print a little challenge for it before you all see this binder again. And then this binder here was not touched. This is, I've got some extra cash in here to put. This is my mini challenges and then my monthly challenges. So these are all intact. Here goes my mind jumping again. As well as the cruise here. I did pay for, we're going to the cruise ship's private island. I'm trying to find a color I haven't used. And they rented beach beds, which also had lounge chairs, floats, a cooler. It was $199 to rent that. They were almost sold out, so I'm just going to call it beach bed. So the money from the sinking funds went to this too. And I also paid for a hot air balloon ride. And I'll have to look at the price, but I think for me and my husband both, it was 100 and something. So we'll just say 150. I'm sure that's not 100% correct, but it was 3 something for the both of them. So that also come out of the sinking funds money because I hadn't had time to save up for that. This, where is it? This stuff here, you remember, is going for my cruise. So I didn't want to touch these because this is money I'm still going to have for souvenirs, eating out on our trip, groceries. Probably won't use groceries on it, but emergency, gas money, fund money. So I left those alone because we will still need them. Now this has been a pretty big update for you guys, but I'm going to have to concentrate on this a little bit. My home, we didn't go over that. I've got to get back to doing my Fly Lady routines, my zone cleaning. I've got to get back to my planner. My life doesn't run well unless I consistently use my planner. I haven't been doing that. So I did get my weigh-in this week, but I've got to get this filled out, and I'll be making a video on that today. So I've got to get back on track, you guys. That's the only way that my life runs smoothly. And it keeps my depression and anxiety at bay when it runs smoothly. I am 54, and I know when my anxiety and depression are kicking in and I'm going to have a problem with it. I can tell by the things that are going through my brain and the things that I'm thinking. And I have to look at that, and I have to make adjustments to get myself back on track. So that's what we're doing, and that's where we're at. I kind of dreaded making this video because, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to be, an influencer, Is that what it's called? I'm trying to encourage you guys to do great. And I had to get on here and tell you I had to wipe out my sinking funds binders to pay for my cruise that I hadn't really properly budgeted for, because I was counting on something that didn't come. And that goes back to the old adage, don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Well, don't count your state income tax before it gets in your bank. So lesson learned. But there wasn't really much I could do about it. Thank God that I had, or just, you know, I don't like to thank God for little trivial things, but thank goodness I had my sinking funds money to pay for my cruise, because this cruise is very important to me. My husband and I don't get a lot of time together. Two of my very best friends are going with me. One of them's husband, her fiance is not going, but he doesn't like cruising. But it's just a very special time for us, and we really need that. So it's very important. Yes, we are still in debt, but we are not behind on any bills or anything like that. So I feel it's okay to take a cruise. Some people may disagree, but I am of the mindset that you have to enjoy life while you're living life. We don't know what our last day is. I've had many friends that retire, and 2 or 3 months later, they're gone. They didn't get to enjoy it. They were waiting for retirement to enjoy their life, and they didn't have no time to do that. So I'm going to enjoy life now, as long as I can keep my needs met, my bills paid, my fridge full, my roof over my head, my electric going. I'm going to do a little bit of enjoying. Some people don't agree with that. Some do. That's just how I am. But to each his own. But anyway, I know this is getting a little long, so I'm going to get off here. Hopefully I can make some more videos today. And we are going to start working on this house, because that's one of the things that causes me anxiety and stress, is when I don't have time to keep up with my house, and I have completely just let it go to concentrate on the campground and the YouTube life. So my health and my house have been put in the back burner. I'm going to bring them back up to the front, along with the budget and the campground somehow. So, all right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, one other thing, I was able to sit down. Whoops, there went my little notepad. I did update, along with slacking back on YouTube, I did update, if y'all remember, if you've been with me a little bit, I updated everyone that subscribed to my channel. And I try to subscribe to all new people. Well, I'm not being mean or anything, but a lot of them don't resubscribe to me and help me out. So I will be going through again and deleting the ones that aren't subscribed to my channel. Some of these people are, you know, they have plenty of subscribers, but I just love watching them. But like us new folks that are starting out, I will be going through, and if you haven't subscribe to my channel like I'm trying to help your channel, I'll have to delete it, because I need to concentrate what time I do have on those folks that are helping me. So I did go back in and update all this today, and I'll be working on this today. As people put out videos, I'm going to check and see if they're subscribed to me, and if they're not, then hopefully you will in the future. I subscribe to everybody that subscribes to me. All right, everyone. Thanks so much, and bye.